And you would make what you call a huge decision.
Yeah.
Obviously, it wasn't easy.
No.
But it would be the path of your rescue. As a loner,
Yeah.
where it wasn't safe to be,
Yeah.
you chose to go to Bible school.
I did. It was really funny. I only knew a couple people that went. I was really I was searching, and I was in another spot at the time, and I went on my knees one day and I said, Lord, please just show me some direction here. I need to either live or die. Like, it's either life or death. And it all worked out. I ended up in that Bible college. My life has not been the same. That was 5 years ago.
You had a very wonderful surprise, I think just in was it your first year?
Yeah.
You met?
I met my husband. I met Philip, and I had a lot of trouble with men before, not being able to really trust, and he came along and saw through all of my faults. Like, I had so many faults, and he was there, and he saw past them all and worked with me and loved me for who I was and saw where I was going to go and where we could be. And our relationship just blossomed.
Now, you were planning a wedding when
Yeah.
some very unwelcome news came. Initially, health erosion, breakdown.
Yeah, after getting through the depression, the attempted suicide, all the trials and tribulations, I thought, I'm finally home free. But I started having a lot of health issues, just various things. I'd go to the doctor, they'd put me on prescription, send me home, it was a continuous thing for about a couple of years, when finally a doctor took notice and they sent me for a kidney biopsy, noticed some levels were off, and it came out that I had a rare disease.
And in fact, you'd been battling this for 10 to 15 years?
Probably 10 to 15 years they figure out, yeah. So
you are on kidney dialysis, awaiting a kidney transplant. What does this mean for you? Do you go into the hospital and hook up to a machine, or what's your
I'm very blessed. I'm actually on peritoneal dialysis. You have a catheter in your stomach into your peritoneum, your cavity there, and by gravity you put a fluid in, it dwells in your stomach, and then it comes out and takes all those, toxic things out. And I do this 4 times a day, actually.
4 times a day?
Yeah.
And you can still sing.
I can still sing, and I have so much joy.
And your dad is a match for a kidney? My
dad is a match. I am also on the deceased donors list now, so I'm awaiting. If there was a call, then I'd get a kidney right away. Dad they said he's one of the best matches they've ever seen, actually, in Saskatchewan. So
we need to just pray this will get to the table.
Yeah. So it's been trying, but I'm actually the happiest I've ever been.
How wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's bring on that wonderful other half here. Philly, come on over here. Take a look at this wedding picture as he is coming. What was the date?
May 5th, 2007.
What a beautiful picture. And we have the hip hopper right here. And you are part of a really wonderful outreach to young people in all the kind of messes you've seen. I don't know about you, Philly, and we don't have time to tell your whole story, but just your being here is a miracle.
It is. It's definitely a miracle. God has been quite incredible throughout my life,
Beginning with birth.
Beginning with birth, definitely. My mother wasn't supposed to actually be able to have any more children. I'm the third child, and she prayed, and God told her that she was going to have a child, and that child was going to be a boy. They actually wanted a boy as well, and
what a blessing. And that's why Philip is now Philly. But tell us about Philly 5. What does that mean?
Well, the 5 stands for God's grace, because numerically, if you look through the Bible, whenever you see the number 5, it's symbolic of His grace, His unmerited favor, His love towards us. And God had unmerited favor towards me, and without His grace and mercy, I would be nowhere. So the Philly and the 5 go together. God's grace is what makes me who I am.
And we mentioned Fresh IE and True Serva. Yeah. The tour is called Speak Life.
Speak Life.
We're going to put the dates on our website. How long is it? Where are you going?
Wow, we're going all over. We've already been through BC, Alberta. We're going to be through 10 provinces in about 60 days. So.
And you know, the amazing thing is you're doing a very unwise thing career-wise.
Yeah.
You're going to the unheard of places.
Yeah.
You're going to the little places.
Yeah.
Why?
You know what? We decided to go to the reserves and to the ghettos of the cities because they need the gospel. They need to be set free, in fact, and nobody else is going there. You know, they're never gonna get it because they're usually staying in that area. So if we go in and spread the light, we're actually expanding the four walls of the church. You know, and the church is really, it needs to go beyond just being a building and be a global thing. So. That's what we're trying to do.
You're doing it with music, you're doing it with encouragement. I know you speak to young girls too.
I do.
Stacey, about self-worth and
Self-esteem, yeah.
all those good things. Well, what a joy to meet you and to hear this wonderful story.